Look at all these little buggers. There's all kinds of them. We got more. Look at them little guys. Well, right now, I'm gonna work on some electrical stuff over here on the grain setup. We got some wires ran direct into the fuse box. So I'm gonna try to disconnect everything and see what we can get tore up on that. So hopefully, you always want to be real careful when you stick a screwdriver in these darn things, because you don't want to get shocked.
Then inside the big machine shed door, we have a bunch of clutter, just tools and stuff sitting here. So later I'm gonna pick all this stuff up. This toolbox is going into the heated shop, and the MG is coming out of here, because what we wanna do is take the sprayer trailer tanks, back that in right here. Since we fill this building with corn, we always have to take those outside, and we don't like leaving the tanks just sitting out in the sun all winter. So what we're gonna do is back that in right here, basically till it's about to the wall, and then we'll still be able to fill the building with corn while keeping that inside. So I got some stuff to pick up. Then when Dad gets here, he's gonna go hook up the dryer. I'll still be cleaning, and Cooper's at school right now.
Look at this nightmare. I'm gonna be wiring up our corn dryer today, and I get to play with a bunch of wires. This could be quite entertaining. Down in our area, it's getting harder and harder to find electricians. So some of you young people are looking at a good field. Electrician be the area to look into. And then you can come work for us and charge us $2 an hour.
There's a lot of wires in there. Dad's hooking up the dryer right now. He's hooking up the wires at the moment, to be precise. And then we'll bring the gas line over later to hook that up, kick this bad boy on to make sure it's all working. We got a little bit of work we need to do to it, but an electrician's got to come out because we're not that smart. You guys like Dad's prop to keep the door open?
We're gonna try it, guys. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna run over to the neighbors and steal their LP tank. That way we can use up their 1,000 gallons of LP for the corn dryer. They have their tank full, so they're not gonna miss it. And then we'll sneak it back before the weather gets cold.
Hey Dad, why are you covered with mud?
Because the puddle spit at me.
Dad was holding this up and he somehow dropped it.
See how cold that gas gets that quick? Touch it. You could touch it with your tongue and it'll be stuck to it. So now we gotta wait for it to thaw out so we can hook it back up. Ain't that unreal though? Just that quick how cold that gets.
Can't ever have too much Teflon tape. By the way, guys, I apologize if there's any wind noise in these clips. My cameras have dead cats on them. One's hard to carry around when we're jumping around on a ton of stuff, and the other one I forgot to charge. So, using the cell phone today. Sorry about that. We got a nice load of lime. So what we're gonna do is take that lime, put it here in the front pit. That way when we unload the semis, it goes all into the auger here. It's not making a big old rotten corn mess. And it should just work a lot nicer than the system we had last year. This definitely isn't a permanent thing, but it's gonna get us through this year and it's gonna work. Next year, we're thinking of revamping the entire unloading setup. But for now, that's what we're doing. Well, we had a little change of plans. It is spitting outside. And it was full-blown raining over at the main farm. So we're back in the main heated shop today. We need to replace the muffler on the white Volvo here. Dad needs to finish changing the oil on this semi. And then I'm gonna climb under the combine again. I'm gonna finish filling those hubs. I was in the middle of filling them the other day and then we got called to go do something else. So haven't gotten back to it yet. Gonna get that done today. And then we're gonna put the battery shut off on the Oliver. And I think there's a bolt somewhere under the corn head here that Cooper accidentally sheared off, so we need to figure out how to get that out and get a new one in there. And then everything in the shop here will be done, but the Freightliner still needs full servicing. Let's get to it. And yeah, I did smoke my head on that the other day.
All right, show you what we're up to right now. This is the muffler on the semi. Gonna cut it off. We are gonna put a brand spanking new one on it right here. Cooper and me, we're trying to find a airline that's leaking, and now we're gonna take it off and replace it. We found it.
On the Oliver here, we decided to put on a battery shutoff. For some reason, something on this tractor is drawing juice all the time, and instead of taking all the time to trace it, figure out what it is, and replace it, we just stuck this bad boy on here. So all this is doing is disconnecting the battery, so right now the tractor won't start, and if I turn it, it will. Basically, all we have left to do in the main heated shop is get that bolt out of the bottom of the corn head. Then we need to change the fuel filters on the white Volvo and change the water filters. Then we'll pull in the Freightliner and give that a whole go through. Quitting a little early tonight. We're gonna go out to eat with some family, see how they're doing. Every now and again, you guys gotta make time for family. Don't forget that. It feels like a fall morning. Oh wait, it is.
Oh, it's a cold one out this morning. This coming week, they're talking around 60s for the high, low in the 40s. But I'm very, very lucky and very thankful. Look what I got in the mail. A new sweatshirt. Thank you, Ag Leader. We really appreciate it.
It just occurred to me, I want to apologize for the sporadicness of this video. Around this time of the year, every single person you know wants to meet up with you when you're at your busiest. So you do stuff in the morning and then you have to meet with people in the afternoon, or you meet with people in the morning and then you do stuff for a little bit in the afternoon, and then you got to meet people again after that. So the amount we've been filming lately has been here, been there, jumping all around, this, that, work 3 hours here, then go meet with someone for 4 hours, and then come back, work for an hour, and then meet with someone. So that's why it's been so jumpy in this video. Good news though, this morning we are taking this door, lifting it up, putting it back on where it's supposed to go. If you're new to the channel, it has been years since we've had both doors up on this big machine shed. It's gonna be really nice being able to get everything shut. It's not gonna be a big wind tunnel through here anymore. During the winter time, our corn's not gonna get a bunch of snow blowing up on it. I'm excited, I'm very excited. We're gonna back everything out of here real quick, that way we can get to the door. Then when everyone shows up, start hanging this bad boy up.
Well, I'm making a run to Napa store right now. I need to get some parts. Got an airline leaking on our semi. And then we're gonna be working on the door outside at Cole's place. And I think Cooper's coming over to help also. But anyhow, they're talking this whole week like 58 to 60 degrees and the lows in the 40s, which I know it kind of sucks, but if we get rid of this humidity, and who knows, maybe this cold weather will tell our corn plants and bean plants to shut down, so things will start drying up on our crop. The word of the day, it's gotta happen. It's gonna work. I have faith in all this.
Tool man's here. Look what I already did. Come on. Toolbox I put together is coming in pretty handy, isn't it, Dad?
Oh, I don't find the vise in there. Air gun's not in there. It is very nice, Cole. You got it organized really nice too.
Whoa, I didn't know you were a blacksmith.
See how I didn't hit my finger?
So come to find out, I threw some tin on the tin pile that we kind of needed, and I may or may not have dropped this axle on it. We all make mistakes. I kind of forgot my tripod. That's why we're not doing a time lapse of this. It would be pretty cool, but silly me.
Yeah, I mean, if it's tight, it ain't gonna go anywhere. It's good enough. I found a Heinz tomato in Daddy Cornstar's shop.
See, do I need that crowbar?
You're tightening it.
Well, I'm just worried about this mount. Starting to do that.
We're in the dark right now. What we're doing, Justin is up high. We're permanently fixing the door, bolting it shut, and then next summer we'll probably take it off and maybe rebuild it completely. And then Cooper's inside the backhoe. He's running the pallet so Justin can get up high. They're getting hungry up there. They're ready for break time. We're gaining. See how the tin's coming on the big door. Door is 30 foot wide, 17.8 tall, 17 feet 8 inches. Cooper still running the lift. Justin's on the lift. And I'm videoing, but you can see on the left side where we're working, there'll be a little different shade of color, but boy, you really can't tell too much. I think if we get Cole out here and he waxes that other door, I think it would make a big difference. I don't know, Mama Cornstar brought over some scotcheroos, so boys are back here and they're getting hungry too, so break time. I had to run back to my truck and get my coat. It's starting to get cold. Oh, I love my new sweatshirt. Keeping me nice and warm. It's about 63 degrees right now.
It's coming along. Been a while since I've been in the 4010, that's for sure. We'd really like to get this tractor running again. It's kind of fun to run, to be a good auger tractor, but it's probably been sitting for 10 years or better. Clutch is stuck. Oh boy. It's been a long time since this tractor's moved. I have no control over the steering. I'm a good driver. Right by the 4840. Now don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure that skid loader has more horsepower than that 4010. Skid loader's got like 62, but don't quote me, I might be wrong. I probably am wrong. Been making a pretty decent amount of progress over here, picking up some stuff around the MG. I pulled all the wrenches off the wall. Everything's all separated out here right now. I'm gonna pull all these nails, and then I'm gonna realign everything on the wall here. That way everything's labeled nice and easily. I want everything on the wall. I want nothing on the floor. This shelf's gonna go. This toolbox is gonna go over into the heated shop. All this stuff's gonna be picked up. The MG is gonna be sold. This is for sale, by the way. And if it doesn't get sold, it's going outside. Then all this will be picked up through here, and over there else it's gonna be there is the nitrogen bar, and then everything is gonna be hung up on the wall or out of here. The cleaner, the better. I would totally time-lapse myself doing this, but forgot my tripod again. Okay, back to the wall. Got all my standards hung up, time to do the metrics. Right now it's that perfect temperature, so when we look at the diesel barrel here, we can see the level of the fuel perfectly. If only you would do this all the time, then we would know how full our tanks are. I'm gonna eat some tacos, call it a night. Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, remember to give it a big thumbs up. If you have any questions, write it down in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe.